Let's look at where the bads are going. So far, Coach Yeb has decided to make sure that at least Tigreal and as well as the Minotaur are completely out of the question. The Farson as well as the Grok from the side of See You Soon is rather interesting. Is this a bit of a tell? Because the Edith has already been locked in for Fnatic Onic.
Yes, more. This is more. Oh, I'm not actually sure if Ruby's gonna be on the X.
Oh well.
Show in Benedetta as swiftly as possible.
As Gideon wished.
Yep.
More damage, more savagery.
Yeah, I mentioned the show, by the way, earlier.
Yep, you did. You called it right on the dot. You called it right on the dot. I mean, it's a pick-off composition that's heavily snowball-oriented. This is the See You Soon that I was waiting for. This is the one. This is the true identity, but it does come at high risk, high reward. If any one of these lanes start failing, that's when you see Fnatic Onic really invest all their resources to make sure you don't come back.
Now this is where Felix will have a nightmares from the previous round that he needs to shake off.
Oh.
He needs to shake off those nightmares. He needs to come back to being the Felix that he is and able to somehow survive the laning phase and not die like 5 times in 6 minutes.
All right, that's enough of me, boys and girls. It's up to you guys, our casters, Sir Cloud as well as Chantel. Break down the compositions and take us away into the land of dawn.
Okay, so for the lineup first of Fnatic Onic, or for See You Soon specifically, they doubled down a bit on the physical damage. So it's something that Fnatic Onic has to look forward to, maybe more on the Tikara side before Brute Force Breastplate. But yeah, execution-wise, it's gonna be easy for See You Soon as compared to the other game. But we'll see as to how Fnatic Onic will counter out this play. Oh, First Blood!
Wait, what?
First Blood!
Oh! And Felix got the first blood!
Just...
And that is a record. The fastest first blood.
You know what, Sir Cloud? He heard you mentioning that 6 deaths in 6 minutes. He made it personal. That's why I'm gonna be the first blood for this game.
Oh yeah, he's like, okay, I will not allow the casters to talk about that anymore.
You know what? He'll make it 6 kills in 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's your redemption.
Yeah, that's the redemption that he needs. And yeah, for See You Soon, cutting a minion wave. Again, they have this Benedetta. It's expected to be part of the lineup or part of the team fight as early as possible. But the edge here for See You Soon, for Fnatic Onic rather, is the crowd control. So they have Keyboy, they have Loot Piece Hero, even an Eternal Guard here for Sans, so it's more of damage versus crowd control.
Oh, a little bit of an aggressive move there, but now into Keyboy. 1v2. I'm not sure about Boxy doing that though. A bit risky as Kyrie can still somewhat chase him, but yeah. I mean, it's level 4 versus level 2.
Yeah, I really like it that you're questioning the idea of Boxy going in there because they were able to get a kill prior him being part or being in that area. Or in that perimeter. So for Fnatic Onic, it could have been a kill for them. It could have been Boxy using that flicker during that time. So yeah, for See You Soon, things are looking good. Better than game number 1. But for Fnatic Onic, they have the Julia. They could burst anytime in this turtle take.
Oh, and See You Soon playing. He actually got the turtle. Woo, okay, here we are. We are talking now. And look at this. See You Soon actually has a slight goal advantage against Fnatic Onic.
And even for Ron, actually, he was the first to be at level 4 versus Chewe. That's why Keyboy is trying to mix up things at the bottom lane. And Boxy is just all over the place. I remember it correctly. It was M3, if I'm not mistaken, that Boxy is one of those notable Cho users. So it's more of a comfort here for Boxy as to he's all over the place.
Right, so his job right now is to open up the map, gather information, and also poke the members of Fnatic Onic and just to annoy them.
Yeah, as long as they see Boxy, okay, there's a potential threat. Boxy's here. Again, Boxy's here. You have to be mindful of where you step. So things are looking good for both teams and more on the safer route, if I can say, for both See You Soon and Fnatic Onic. They know the potential of their lineup. Even for Kyrie and Keyboy, very different from game number 1, right?
Yeah, we can see the pace as well for both sides. But speaking about pacing, looks like Felix might be caught here. Gotta be extra careful. Lupi arrived, but Felix managed to get away to safety. But also thanks to Boxy and Rock, who happen to be there to protect him.
You know what? With how the things are looking now for CUC and Fnatic Onic. I feel like the first decent team fight that we will have is after the third turtle of the game. Oh, wait. So we could see a run very aggressive against Chewe. This is interesting. For CU soon, they have to convert a kill against Chewe as early as possible.
Okay, and looks like they will want to do that underneath the turret. This is where they will sit down and say hello to Chewe. Chewe definitely will go down, not able to get out in time. It's just a matter of whether is there any trade. But the answer is no trades at all. So a clean one on the Chewe.
Yeah, I think the only trade that Fnatic Onic can have is this turtle by Kyrie, but there's another trade for Soria and Felix because he's there at the purple buff. So is he gonna be successful? Take note that Kyrie doesn't have the retribution. So Soria and Felix, the redemption for Felix on this game number 2.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, not only that he got the first blood, but he's also not rooted to his lane. Right now, he's like going around the map, disrupting the areas, and even stole the purple buff. So who knows what else he can come up with?
Yeah, probably later on, he will go for a dive, to final blow, and then do the petrify against the players of Fnatic Onic. The best option for Soria and Felix with that is going to be Sans. Oh wait, Mox is at the middle lane.
Oh no, I saw what Keyboard did. I saw he flickered, but look at this. This will be the counter on the Keyboard because they know Keyboard does not have to flicker, but Keyboard counter back on the Boxy. Boxy went down. Keyboard goes down as well after being the tank in the middle. A 1-for-1 trade between CU Soon and Fnatic Onic.
And now CU Soon is at the lead. 1K gold lead for this one. And everything is just really good for them. It's impressive that they're able to get a play at the middle lane. And Boxy with those flicker. And then Way of the Dragon setups at the middle lane. Oh yeah.
Because Felix is definitely showing us that, like, maybe you know, some of these picks are not exactly his favorite.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, I kind of feel like... Okay, I thought we are still at the technical pause. There's a huge technical... So we're back at the game, by the way.
Oh, the moment we came back...
Just like you said.
I'm sorry.
I rest my case, people. I rest my case.
I'll put my headset down. I'm so sorry, Felix.
Blame Gideon.
Yep. Cambodian fans, Yusun fans, on your behalf, get out of here.
Okay, so just when we're back from this one to the game, it's Soria and Felix down. So 1K goldie for CU Soon. Still a pretty decent lead, right? So for Fnatic Onic, they just have to focus on a specific lane, maybe Soria and Felix or maybe Ron's hero. They just need to put a chaos in that order that CU Soon has been doing against them.
Yeah, and in order for them to gain success out of this round, hopefully they don't create the same mistakes as before, like Boxy going in, getting caught out and all that. But speaking about getting caught, we might see one person getting caught right now, and happen to be Boxy again, and it's going to be Luffy who takes him out. But look at his keyboard, all the way from the back. It is Felix to get the kill, so trade between the two, but the turtle is still up for grabs. Let's see that way. Gets a Felix. And also, look who got the turtle. It is Kyrie.
Good setup play there for Fnatic Onic. And we really have to commend the Suns' usage of that Eternal Guard right in front of the players of CU Soon. I kind of feel like for CU Soon, they wanted to make things fast to the point that Soria and Felix didn't have the connection with his teammates prior the Electo final blow. So you see for CU Soon, the critical thing for them is that they need to have that synchronization of skills. If Flick uses a Spear of Alpha, if Boxy uses the Way of the Dragon, they have to make sure that there's a follow-up setup or maybe follow-up damage for them to win a team fight.
Yeah, they need to be there, right? Positioning wise as well, it's going to be really crucial when those sort of moves happen. For Felix, I noticed he brought the Sky Piercer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's pretty deadly at this moment. He just needs a good kick from Boxy and he'll definitely secure the kill.
Definitely, if they want to go and find Sans prior team fight, if you are Soria Felix, hence the Sky Piercer thing or equipment also. So 8 minutes for our game. Box is still all over the place, but the thing is that for Fnatic Onic, they've given a lot of space for Chewe. The Mega Wave at the bottom lane is just literally flowing because of Chewe's split pushing, and the lead is now on the side of Fnatic Onic after all those series of events during the turtle team fight.
But you know what else is flowing?
What is?
The respect for these two teams. Yeah, they go back and forth.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they're not really like, okay, let's go on in. You know, I see someone, I want to go and get the pick out now. And I can partly understand because it's almost time
Yeah,
for the
and
next
you also know what's flowing?
What's that?
The love of these players from MLBB.
Oh!
Yeah, because they've been playing. These players are like really veterans in the league. Even Ra, Ron. It's like I'm singing Lady Gaga. So Ra, Ron.
Oh. Ra. But let's see who gets a raw away. It's gonna be Felix getting the Lord. Whoa, man.
With this, okay, it's the replay.
Yeah.
It's the raw run heist for this Lord. There was a conceal from Keyboy. I wanna know where. Oh, okay.
There was a misread tree there.
Yeah. And then we pull it back just a little bit more because here you can see that Kyrie is walking up towards the Lord as quickly as possible. But by the time he dashes it, it's already gone. And sorry, I'm feeling was already buffering his next ability.
So the early retribution was from Flick. It just so happened that Soria and Felix was around the perimeter of the Lord, and then Kyrie was not really part of the Lord take. Okay. So it's a nice juggle there for See You Soon.
I mean, kind of like mopped up the mess, right?
Yeah.
From your own team. It's like, aha, okay, I'm there, I gotcha.
I mean, I think that's what the meta is asking of us right now, because now that we don't have the Lord dance as we usually know it, and the Lord does way too much damage, so really it's just the conversion of gold. How much can you get off of this? Yes, you get the Lord, but if I take away 4 of your members, I don't think that's worthy of a trade.
Yeah, that's true. So things are looking good now for See You Soon, and I think for Fnatic Onic, they need to find a way to stop Sorry, Felix.
I don't think they can. I don't think it's stop at an electro final blow. I think they definitely need to readjust in terms of like the spacing that they usually give, because again, Benedetta covers a lot of distance very quickly as well. So I definitely think that Fnatic Onic, number one, they're still stuck down to their fundamentals of, hey, we got to watch out for our waves. We don't want to get accidentally backdoored like we saw TLPH do to BTRB. But at the same time, there needs to be some kind of risk and reward to get See You Soon to commit to a fight.
Yeah, and also the fact that the Benedetta also has a Sky Piercer. So so it's pretty dangerous. Yeah, it's not only about you keeping your distance; it's also about you needing to be careful, be aware of where the Benedetta is before you get backstabbed.
It's as if the Benedetta is stitching the floor.
Stitching the floor.
Not teaching.
That floor better learn its lesson.
Yeah, that floor better learn. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I expect from See You Soon after this, because it's going to be hard for them to set up a play, even though they have the Lord.
Well, okay. A number of things that are making it difficult for the play to be set up is the fact that the follow-up isn't very burst-oriented, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's imagine the previous situation where Boxy was making, like, an incredible kick. He does the kick of a lifetime, and the only real follow-up he had was Zask, who can't burst the target down, so they had to get Sorry I'm Phoenix from the top side of the map to rotate down and even commit a Petrify to guarantee at least a 1-for-1 trade.
And at the same time, for Fnatic Onic, knowing that the lineup of See You Soon doubled down on the physical damage, they could just go for those physical defenses. So there's this specific time wherein See You Soon's lineup will be as effective as they are now, but on the latter part of the game, I don't think it's going to be the same story for them.
Oh, but of course, because they also, like, not only is it physical, they've got true damage from Alpha, they've got true damage from Carry as well. So itemizing, even if you itemize like full physical, full armor, it might work against you. That's why when I'm looking at the item list from Fnatic Onic, I'm seeing a lot of Blood Wings, anything to give you like extra health, anything that gives you an extra shield to kind of win you in these moment-to-moment games, right? These moment-to-moment fights. If you survive with just a sliver of health, that just might be good enough.
And speaking of surviving, Keyboy was able to survive, but Flick doesn't.
Yeah, we are back onto the game, ladies and gentlemen. But the fight's not over yet, though. Straight on to Kyrie. Run got it, but where gets Boxy instead. So a bit of a trade there, but Sans gets run. So looks like this fight is favoring on the side of Fnatic Onic. And plus, they're able to take down the Lord immediately.
Yeah, this is what Gideon has been saying earlier. Is it better for Siusun that they were able to take down the Lord, but in exchange is that 2-3 players of our team will be down. So for Fnatic Onic, they got the better side of the deal after the Lord take. So 8-5 is our score, almost 10 minutes. So it's pretty fast for Fnatic Onic versus how they played from game number 1, because for this one, it's literally Siusun being boxed out. Being boxed out in this area for Fnatic Onic.
Yeah, and it's also the first Lord, right? So it doesn't give you that much of a value, and the fact that you lost 2-3 players in the process is definitely not going to be worth it. But also checking out some of the items. Okay, of course for carry, just finished the Demon Hunter Sword, so the Trinity items are complete. That's where we will be able to see carry coming up with a lot more damage, perhaps in this mid lane fight here, as Fnatic Onic wants to take down the turret.
And the only decent item that Boxy has actually for the defensive item is the Athena's shield. So it means that they don't really have that counter yet versus the lifesteal, or they don't have the anti-lifesteal yet versus Loot P, versus Chewa's hero. So they just need to pump up those equipments just to be prepared against Fnatic Onic. But yeah, Fnatic Onic, they have their own ways to limit the resources of Siusun, and that is seen on this game as why they are on the lead 2.1k against Siusun.
Well, now we are back to the, okay, we chill, we wait for the next Lord. Now, even though if Sans is just right in front of the members of Siusun, but nobody really commits to them, but I can understand why as well, because you don't want to go in there just for keyboard from behind to counter back onto you. So there's still a decent amount of respect for Siusun to Fnatic Onic.
Now here's the thing also for Fnatic Onic, now that we've been mentioning about the respect and discipline of these teams. I like the discipline here of Fnatic Onic, that yes, they are on the lead, but they also respect the idea of the clearing of the minion wave. So they always make sure that their lanes are flowing, both top lane, even bottom lane, prior this Lord take, so that they will be on the upper hand versus Siusun while trying to take this Lord.
Okay, they're going to start off the Lord now, but Siusun is waiting at the side, so they could commit any time. So Fnatic Onic will definitely not commit all in onto the Lord just yet. They will definitely wait for Siusun to make their first move, or maybe they might make the first move. Siusun going back onto the back line, onto Boxy, but Boxy, well,
it's gonna be a reset.
Yeah.
We've seen this. We've been seeing this like
a million times
today. But we can see a split push at the middle lane for Sorry and Felix.
Felix, he actually engaged his solo onto the mid and he went down, and because of that, that opened up the space, but still Lord is taken by Flick. But like what we're talking about earlier on, like what Gideon said earlier on, is now you lose 2-3 members. It does not matter whether you get the Lord.
I mean, we can see right now for Fnatic Onic that they're just on the lead in terms of dealing damage against Siusun. The Lord will not spawn anytime now. Maybe 10 seconds, 5 seconds, but yeah, for Fnatic Onic, they're able to take down this right down the middle lane, probably another one. And for Siusun, they have to defend, but the Lord will be at the top lane. I'm pretty sure that Fnatic Onic will cut that Lord and make sure that they win the next team fight.
Oh, Boxy! Caught out and Sarge! Beautifully take him out. And now with a Boxy, this is their chance for Fnatic Onic to take down the Lord, but still a decent amount of respect for them not to push straight in. Boxy got caught out with his pants down.
Yeah, that's really...
Oh, wait, it's not over yet. Run, he has to run away. He's very low right now. Kyrie goes in as well. Drew off Flick together with Felix. And that is nothing much they could do. Unfortunately, they have to lose their inhibitor turret.
Okay, that's just too much damage here for Chewe on this game. So at level 15, Ron is still at level 14. So we could see a damage leaderboard. It's literally Chewe. Next is Zask of Siusun. So again, Siusun has this high potential of winning a team fight as long as... let's put it in a better way. The winning condition of Siusun is they need to place that Nightmaric spawn in front of everyone with the Electro Final Blow and Petrify simultaneously. So it's more on the layer of skills, but it's gonna be hard though for those two players. But as long as there is the layer, there's a high chance for CUSU to actually win a team fight against Fnatic Onic.
Yeah, especially it's tough, especially the fact that you have Loopy who can disposition them. That's one, and you got Keyboy who can also like soak in all those skills as well. So you gotta really target, you gotta really time it well. But if Fnatic Onic is able to get a pick up from anyone, whether it's Boxy, whether it's Flick, then that's pretty much it. They can push in, potentially push in, that is.
Yeah, and speaking of pushing, I really like how Lootby is actually pushing back the players of Sisun.
Oh no, they got Boxy! Oh man, he thought he was still in the position that, okay, I could still kind of poke you a little bit, I could still kind of open the map, but not at this stage, because Fnatic Onic, they are well stacked up now. They are about 5k gold ahead of See You Soon.
Yeah, and it's actually because of Lootby's setup plays. Actually, he's been pretty solid for this game. And gold leaderboard is Chawi on top, and even Kyrie. So it's gonna be a fast floor here for Fnatic Onic without a contest from Soon. Again, things are looking good for Fnatic Onic. They just have to capitalize on this Lord. But you can see, Felix doing some efforts for a split push with the curve Minion Wave at the top lane. Luti with the Winter Crown, by the way.
So at this moment, it's waiting game.
Yeah, it's a waiting game.
Wait for the Lord come, and then they will try to push in all 3 lanes inside of the base. And if they can get a pickup or 2 out of the members of See You Soon, then they can basically close the game. So See You Soon must defend this.
Yep, and there's an intel from Sorry and Felix that 3 players, actually 4 players of Fnatic Onic are here. So it's gonna be a Lord at the top lane, Force team fight at the bottom lane to be able to destroy this inhibited turret. And for See You Soon, it's going to be hard for them to defend their base, but they have to if they want to extend this series into game number 3.
Okay, the Lord has arrived onto the doorstep, waiting for the minions on the mid lane, and this is where Fnatic Onic will take down the inhibitor turret. That's going to be inhibitor turret number 1, waiting for the minions to arrive onto inhibitor turret number 2 on the bottom lane. That is it. Everything is out open right now. They will go all in, and here we go. Guardian called upon to help them out, and Ludwig gets a double kill in the process. Looking for another kill, but Boxy will be the next one. Although he tried from behind, but at the end of the day, it's going to be Fnatic Onic wrapping things up.
Wow, that is yet another setup play from Lootby. Hands down to the guy. He did it earlier, he did it again on that last team fight. Very consistent on setting up plays for Fnatic Onic with that.
Your destiny works as well. Give it up for our MVP of the game, Fnatic Onic's one and only Kyrie with an 88% kill participation of 4-1 and 10 KDA. Once you make that hook, line, and sink, Kyrie is the one who's gonna make you profit some real gold.
Yeah.
Man, this guy looks as good as his MVP title. Just saying, right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Now that you've mentioned,
acknowledgement.
yeah, that's true. I think I have a choice but to agree, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It is true. But throughout this game, we got to see a lot more of See You Soon this time around, and Fnatic Onic finally found a way to shut them down. It didn't take as long as it did previously, 20 minutes game in game number 1, but coming into game number 2, do you think that the attitude definitely changed between the two teams?
Yeah, I think there was a change, especially when it came to the early game, right? Like when Felix played a little bit more aggressive with the Benedetta gameplay, it kind of caught Fnatic Onic off guard. It's like, whoa, we just awakened the monster there. I know we took him down like what, 5-6 times in about 5 minutes, but hey, you know, this is a different Felix that we're talking about. So there was a level of respect by Fnatic Onic, but at some point Felix started to lose momentum. He started to lose like getting around the map, finding those kills by himself, and when he started to do that, that's where Fnatic Onic took advantage of it. it to counter back onto CU Soon just by bringing the momentum back onto them.
And actually, that guy that stopped Sorry and Felix momentum is actually Lutpi. When Lutpi was all over the place, you know, it was hard for Sorry and Felix to find an entry point wherein he can go in for a potential kill for their team.
No, I totally agree. I was going to bring up the exact same thing. Like, Lupti, he's walking away with perfect KDA.
Oh, right.
3-0-7. A 5-16 kill score differential. 17 minutes and 21 seconds into this game. They found the end game, of course, but I think the one who took the most amount of punishment was Boxy. He was just eating it. He's 0-6-4, and I really think that Keyboy had his number.
Yeah, and actually for Boxy's hero, it's really difficult if you're up against a Ruby. Yeah, so aside from Sorry and Felix having a hard time with Lutpi's hero, even Boxy, actually even all the other heroes of Fnatic Onic is way hard for Boxy to set up a play. Even this Vexana, even Edith. So how can you possibly find Shewe if you have these heroes in front of you and you're a choke?
Well, personally, I think that they're not looking for Chewe, right? I mean, I'm looking at the gold being generated by each of the members. The only people who touch 11k is going to be Run, and as well as Sorry, I'm Felix. Even Flick couldn't make it to his entirety of his full build in comparison to these two main hitters. Even Ra, he didn't have the Holy Crystal yet. 17 minutes into this game.
17 minutes and he did not have the Holy Crystal? Holy smokes.
Yeah, it's brutal. It was a brutal beating here, but it doesn't mean that CU Soon was completely out of it here, right? When you look at the numbers, the damage dealt, obviously in favor of Fnatic. Same goes for damage taken, but then tower damage and then total heal as well. It felt like Fnatic was outclassing them in many different areas, and yet CU Soon pulled it quite roughly a couple of moments pretty close.
Yeah, it just so happened that they didn't know how to continue what they're doing. I mean, the good things happening to them, they don't know how to do it from time to time. It's just moments of brilliance for CU Soon. It's not them opening up an opportunity for them to win a team fight, but rather finding the errors of Fnatic Onic, to which at the latter part of the game, Fnatic Onic was just, nope, no more errors. It's just us setting up a play against you and then winning the game.
Yep. I mean, I think that for me, CU Soon, they're the ones who are willing to gamble. They're the ones who are willing to say high risk, high reward plays, and it shows in this graph, right? Whenever it works out, the EXP leads in their favor, but soon when these plays start to get, when these heroes start to get not only outscaled, but don't work and they don't find those profits, then by the 10th minute, they're already on a downward spiral and they were never able to really recover from that.
You know what?